So I've been gassing up this event shop for a few days now. And if you guys haven't bought the cats yet, I highly recommend you guys bought them. I bought these as my first two, the Every cat and the Roberts cat. So now we got the full power of the cat setup. Now, why are cats so important, Kimo? You told me that RNG stats is bad or whatever. Yes, I did. I did say RNG stats are very, very bad, but these are not RNG stats because they're fixed line cats. And not only are they fixed line cats, they're very, very good fixed line cats. Usually an SSR one, which is like Kid, Drake, and Every right here. These are the equivalent of a very good 4-line offensive cat. And a good example would be, let's look at my Oscar right here, this one right here. We got 4 damage lines, all 4 backline BBs, which is a BB cat. It's about the equivalent of this right here. So, the one we just got recently is called Every, and the max stats at level 30 is as follows. Flames Aggression. No one can say anything wrong about this. This is the best overall talent that every cat should aim for. It's very, very good. Highly recommend you guys always get this. It's unstoppable. Now, the second one is going to be Tempesta's Eye. Your whole fleet gains 3 accuracy. Again, this game misses a lot. Not I'm talking about like shells hitting the water. I'm talking about like actually missing. You land on the enemy, it says miss. It gets annoying. So having accuracy, you cannot go wrong with that. That is also a DPS increase. Ready for battle. This one right here, if they let me read the line. Your BBs, BCs, and monitors gain 20 firepowers, and your carriers gain 20 aviation. So right there, that is a very universal line. Like that right there, you can play backline, you can play no backline, you can play a little bit of Vanguard. Like it's just good overall. And I think the developers picked up that backline cats are the most wanted, so they just add more of these backline DPS ships. What can you say no about that? It's like it's so easy. Destiny, it's a really mixed bag line, but damage is damage. 10 firepower, 10 torpedo, and 10 aviation for the cost of 3 luck. Now, 3 accuracy doesn't transition to 3 luck. If you guys don't know, luck also plays in account of accuracy, but it's like it's a little bit of a plus for the negative 3 luck that you lose. It's not a big deal, honestly. Like the 10 firepower and 10 aviation alone is very, very good. So that right there is a good line. And then the last one is going to be your whole fleet gains 6 firepower, 6 torpedo, and 6 aviation. So our total stat right here is going to be 3% damage. We have 20, 10, 6, 36 firepower, and 36 aviation. And then you have 16 torpedo, and then you get some accuracy cost. So this right here is the equivalent of about, if we talk about like this, like a carrier cat or a battleship cat, that is about 3 or 4 lines. I say 4 lines because we have a lot of accuracy and we got some torpedoes as well too. I say it's a 4-line overall cat. It's not fixated mainly towards backline DPS. There's some accuracy, some torpedo in there as well too, so you get some little bit of damage for your vanguards. So it's a very, very good cat. Now, if you have a good 4-line cat for carriers or battleships, ones that have things like this right here, Ace Pilot or Soulful Warrior, I'd say a 4-line like Oscar right here, this what you see right here, is going to be better than that Every cat. Or let's say this right here, this Bishimaru has a stacked out loadout for aviation. This right here is going to be better than using the Every cat. But if I recall correctly, the Every cat is not fixated towards like one position. If I can, what's that damn spot at? I haven't looked at cats in forever right here. Give me one moment, guys. Okay, here it is. So this is a command cat. Now this is very, very good because Bishimaru is a staff cat. Now, where did I go back here again? I am trolling. Staff cat. So if you guys don't know, every cat has a formation slot. Let's go to an empty one right here. command, staff in the top right corner, and then you want to have them in those slots to get more benefits from it. So I say this every cat is going to be very good because Bishimaru is the best staff cat. There's no good command cats in the game as of right now for carriers. So every enables a command slot for carriers, the first ever. Like not Idolwise, Jiromaru is a staff cat, Bishimaru is a staff cat. We don't have a command cat for carriers yet. So every is the first ever command cat for carriers, and what this does is enables more firepower for the backline ship. So this may not be super crazy if you're running a carrier setup, but this is very good for battleships, and it's very good for Cure Sarge as well too, because if you guys don't know, Cure Sarge works the best with this cat because she's a mixed damage dealer. Aviation and firepowers are very good stats for her, so this is a very good Cure Sarge cat by far. And then you have Vanguard damage decrease, and then you got little heals as well too. So overall, it is a command cat for carriers, but you're not getting that much benefit unless you're using like Cure Sarge. Cure Sarge is going to benefit from the 20 firepower, but every other carrier will not benefit from the firepower whatsoever. And as for battleships, the best by far command cat is going to be Oscar. Oscar right here is really good because as a I'm looking at level 1. Wait. Okay, no, this is not my main one. This is my main one, right? Yeah, this is my main one. A staff cat increases firepower accuracy for your battleships and battle cruisers for a moderate amount. And then when assigned a staff cat, at least one BB launches a preemptive strike. And then you get, I think, damage reduction as well. So yeah, damage reduction. So mainly for the first stat right here, the accuracy and the firepower. But a good staff cat with a good command cat, because there's no good command cats right now for battleships except Pound. But Pound's command stat is kind of weird in the sense that if I can find like a decently good Pound one, I'm gonna say this one. It's a command cat, right? But it's mainly command cats toward like Royal Navy ships because only the first line applies. The next two is like kind of like whatever. Like it doesn't really benefit you much. So this right here, Every is a really good command cat for battleships. But even with that bonus that you see right there, 20 firepower, whatever, Pound also gives firepower as well too. And the reason why I would say a really good Pound roll beats out an Every cat is because Pound has access to the best battleship line for battleships in the game, which is Soulful Warrior. It's the best one because not only does it give 15 firepower, it gives 3% crit rate. If you guys don't know, crit is the best stat in basically every game you play. And this game, for some reason, doesn't want you to stack crit rate for whatever reason. So getting as much crit rate as possible is really good. It ups your DPS increase by a lot. Now, you could be one of those guys that sits there and reroll crits for like 20 hours or whatever. But you can also get some consistency if you get some Soulful Warriors. So if you have a really good like 4 or 4.5 line cat for Pound, I say the Soulful Warrior is definitely going to beat out the Every cat. But for most people though, I'd say at this point, when you have ships like New Jersey, any kind of battleships nowadays that has more crit rate add on to them, like Bismarck 2, then you don't need crit as much. Getting more firepower is definitely better. And honestly, getting like this accuracy increase and all these raw stats like torpedoes and aviations on top of the firepower for battleships is just an overall better cat. Like there's nothing wrong with that. So as of right now, how I see it is like if you want to run like a carrier setup, let's say this is like my carrier fleet, you're gonna want to do something like command slot is gonna be Every, and then your staff slot is going to be like let's use my Bishimaru right here if I can find it. Boom. Since slot 1, it's fine. Now if we look at the stats right here, we got 16 aviation. I don't know why it's like that, honestly. I don't know why they would word like that, but we have like 95 aviation, 6% damage increase, I think, if I can find it. 6% damage increase, a lot of reload. Is like really good. So this right here is like stacked out. It's like 6% damage and 95 aviation. Now if we want to do a battleship setup, what we're looking at right here is going to be like Um, 6% damage increase, 67 firepower, and then there should be more down here as well too. 16 firepower, and then crit rates. Honestly, this pound kind of sucks. I mean, not pound. This Oscar. Fit 16, 83, and then crit rate. So yeah, this is actually really good as well too. Like 83 firepower, 3% crit rate, and then you have 6% damage. So she's really good. And then if you don't want to use, if you don't have like an Oscar or whatever, you want to use that Drake from that previous event. This right here is probably the setup that you guys want to use the most for battleships. What you have right here is going to be 26 aviation, 20 more, so that's 46. 6% damage increase. Should be more in here, I feel. Okay, well, this carry step isn't the best, but it's primarily for battleships. Alright, so it's firepower. Firepower, we have 6% damage increase, 26 right here, 56 here. So we're looking at about 85 firepower, 6% damage, and then some other stuff on top of that. So this right here alone is 85 firepower and 6% damage increase. Like, free, these are free cats. You just gotta get them at level 10 or level 30, and that's just crazy damage output. Like, that's disgusting. Like, this is why I tell you guys to get these Tempesta cats, because they're very good. Anyways, I rambled enough. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you guys have any questions, and I'll answer them, maybe. But I'll see you guys next video. Peace out. Have a good one.